Man, chapter 43 was a bit of a fucking heartbreak, bro. The emotion shown by Amo and the grief and regret from Amo was some of the best that I've seen in the series, right? Like, it was really well done. And interestingly enough, right, everybody else had speculation as to what was going on, right? There was like, yeah, man, there's no way that this is possible, right? These angels can't just come to and fro. She's probably a lunatic. That's what Tomsy said. But what solidified her claims, in my opinion, was Engine. Because Engine put everything together, right? He put everything together. Everybody else was speculating, oh, this can't happen, this can't happen. And then when Engine went and questioned, like, yo, when did those angels return? You know, when did they get here? And Amo was like, yeah, probably about a month ago. He looked directly at Rudo. And I'm like, there's no way that this is BS. Because you have to think about it in this aspect. Engine even said it, right? Like, about the same time that Rudo came to the abyss. And as Amo is drawing what he looks like, it immediately resonated with Rudo because that's the guy in the mask that we saw up above. And what was so sick about that is, did you guys peep Rudo's shift in temperament? He was ready. He's like, yo, I'm about to put these dudes face to the pavement. Y'all are gonna pay for what y'all did to Recto, and I'm gonna make y'all pay for it at Recto's grave. But the thing that happened after is what really made a difference for Rudo, because Amo had some questions. Amo went on to talk about what it means to feel human after being sold by her mom, being used and abused by the old dude, and she knew. She said the gloves, they turned your heart into one of a human, meaning like you were devoid of emotion, of real emotion, until these things were given to you. And Amo said like, yo, I got them back. Emotions that a human is supposed to have. And after becoming human again, she realized what was done to her and what like really happened to her, bro. Like, it took her years to adjust and finally understand just everything. This panel, the reason I used it for a thumbnail, man, it broke my heart. It broke my heart, bro. Seeing Amo cry, like real, genuine tears, especially after learning her backstory, you know, all the stuff that she's been through, the ties with Rudo, you know, yada, yada, yada. That stuff was heartbreaking, bro. But what makes this whole situation even worse is what happens at the end of the chapter, but we'll get there after I explain, you know, everything else, because she goes on to explain that she wanted to leave, right? Amo wanted to get the hell out of here, but she was afraid, which is why she, you know, she waited for people to come and see her to be friends with her. This takes the whole, you know, extending the olive branch to a whole new level, right? In order to mend something that's broken, you gotta work on fixing it. And she already knew that Rudo was gonna come apologize after beating the dog shit out of her, you know what I'm saying? Because they're one and the same. But after learning everything about her, it kind of like brings it into perspective, like, was this the right thing to do? Which was the whole conversation that Rudo and Engine had, which was really dope. You know, he's still a child making childish mistakes and yada yada yada, right? And Amo is still in this phase where she feels like it's not only me, everyone's the same. We only raise our hands to hurt people, and that's why the world will never change. And when I read that part, right, it took me back to chapter 1 with Recto saying you need to change this shitty world. It doesn't matter how big or small it is, like, you can change with anything. Because he proceeds to put his hand out and he says, to influence people, let's extend a hand to other people. Bro, the revelation. I felt like a father, right? I felt like a proud father. I'm like, yo, look at Rudo grow. Look at what's going on here, man. What he proceeds to say is some real shit. I don't know how either, right? I don't know how to do this. I've never done this before. I'm like you, you're like me. So let's figure this shit out together. And we got a genuine smile out of Amo, man. It felt so good. It felt like there was a shift. She was like, but you're doing it right now. He did it without even knowing, you know what I'm saying? That's the earnestness. I don't even know if earnestness is a fucking word, bro. The genuine feelings from Rudo that leaked out, which was really dope. And this is where heartbreak just hits, man. They was like, yeah, you really don't want to go with us? And she was like, nah, I want to stay here to clear my mind for a little more. Let's talk from time to time, okay? and she was given the thingamajig, the communication device. And now they can have a conversation. Now her and Rudo can build some trust. They can work together. Like I said, this is what I wanted after learning about Amo's backstory and like whether or not we finna get her out of here. And as everybody leaves, she feels it. Like she starts to get lonely. This is what I wanted to prevent. I feel like we should have pushed the issue to bring her back because this fucked up everything. Now we got the information that we needed, right? She doesn't know how to cross the boundary, but the existence of the angels and the Jinky, you know, everything is in relation to Rudo, which was obvious, you know what I'm saying? It was all what I thought it was gonna be. But this ruined everything, man. Because who pulled up and put their hands on Amo, man? There's two ways that this could go. Honestly, I don't think Amo is dead. I think these are just all optics, right? So what I think happened is we see that Jabber is here, right? We see that Jabber is here. They stole Amo's boots, bro. They stole Amo's boots. I don't think she's dead. There's no blood. You see how they did this, right? So let's go over what I think happened. Obviously, she was knocked out. The boots were stolen from her. They TP'd there, right? Remember, the little shorty that was rolling with Jabber has the ability to open up a wormhole or some shit that leads to and from the boss's hideout. And if she was dead, I think Kei Urana would have made it super obvious, right? Kei Urana would have made it super obvious. There would have been blood everywhere and, you know, this, that, and third. So I think she was knocked out. I don't think Kei Urana is gonna go through with writing a very descriptive and distinct backstory, and long backstory, I should say, of a character, and then just like murder her. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that would happen. But if she did, that is the biggest waste of a fucking character I've ever seen. Not really, it's just how I'm feeling right now. Like, that would be the biggest fucking waste. Like, you don't just write an amazing character like this, give us dope ass backstory, more backstory than you've given for any other character, and then just like fucking send her off to the Shadow Realm. You don't do that. And it doesn't look like Jabber used anything. There's no like sense of exhaustion. There's no blood on his clothes because y'all gotta remember, if he was scrapping with somebody and murdered them, there would be blood all over the place because you guys know his Jinky, right? We know his claws. He's got the Freddy Kruegers. You know what I'm saying? That leads me to believe that she's alive. Now, here lies the other part of the issue. What if it was the angels? It couldn't be because Jabber is walking away from there. So I don't know. Amo and Rudo still gotta have a conversation about the angels. They still gotta talk more. They still gotta relate about some shit. I don't know. It's a lot to this chapter. It was a really, really good chapter. It broke me because, like I said, I care about that character. You made me fuck with Amo like super heavy. I genuinely like Amo after this, bro. I genuinely think she's a dope character. Don't kill her off. Add her to the main cast because this isn't a side character. She's not the main protagonist, but she is a part of the main crew because of how deep that story is. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Either way, man, I gotta go read the other chapter because it also just dropped. I'm late as hell with these videos, but I appreciate y'all for sticking around with your boy. Leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new. Make sure y'all let me know how y'all felt about this chapter down below. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions and the like, and we'll cover all of that down there, man. As always, it's your boy, xDomoSenpaix, and I will catch you guys in the next video.